Okay guys, so I'm going to do a quick demo of how to bed level the Tevo Michaelangelo. I'm doing this video because I haven't seen one out there yet, and I'm guessing it's because it's kind of complicated to do. So, I mean, not bed level, that's not complicated, but make the video is a little bit complicated. So, what you're going to need is one of these. And then what you're going to find on the screen, I'm not sure if you can see, is go to bed leveling. First thing you're going to want to do is home your printer if it hasn't been homed already. And then what you're going to need is a sheet of paper that is long enough to reach from one end of the build plate to the next. And I usually recommend doing 2 of the screws at a time. So you'd want to go to the front left first and see. Now if it's snug like it is right now, you know it's going to cause problems. It's too snug. So the paper is not moving, and if you yank it out, that's not good for the printer. So what you're going to do is you're going to use this to reach underneath the printer and get to this screw that's down here. I'm not sure if you can see. It's kind of an awkward place because it's very close to this wheel here with the belt. So be careful when you get down there to untighten the screw. Okay. What I like to do is go check the one on the other side as well to see if that one's also the same. No, this one is actually quite okay. And this one's easier access to your fingers, so then I always like to check here to remember which way it goes, because it's kind of awkward. And I believe that it works opposite of what you're used to. So lefty loosey, and righty tighty. It's going to be the opposite of that. So if it's too, right now it's just right. But if you want it to be looser, let me see. If I want to loosen it up, I would go righty tighty, and it loosens it up even more. Okay, so righty tighty loosens, and lefty loosey makes it tighter. You can try with your fingers, but it's really hard, so I wouldn't. I'd use this instead. So let's go back to the other one. This one's extremely tight, so I'm going to go under there and I'm going to righty tighty it. Sorry, I'm not going to righty tighty. Just basically do the opposite of what you'd expect, and it's getting looser. Much better. One more turn, and we should be good. And again, be careful not to mess with the belt, because that obviously is not going to end well. Alright, so once you've done the 2 front ones, you can slide this to the back over there, and then you're going to go to the rear, and this one is pretty good, maybe a little bit looser, and we'll try the last one. Oh, this one's perfect. Got to do nothing on this one. Alright, well, that's it. So once you're done, before you start printing, make sure you go back up here to home first, because it makes it easier to print that way, and also stops other little problems from happening, like the filament coming out too close to the build plate if it's not homed. So I always suggest you home it first.